What do you think of casting lots to determine God's will like the apostles did to choose Matthias? I think it's a bad idea. Almost always. And here's the reason why I say it's a bad idea and why I say almost always. It's a bad idea because when you read the whole New Testament, the normal way over and over and over again for discerning the will of God is not casting lots, but being transformed in the renewal of your mind that you may be able to prove what is the will of God, what is good, acceptable, and perfect. Right? Romans 12, 1 and 2. And you have Ephesians 5, strive to know what the will of the Lord is. I mean, well, if it's as easy as just every time you got a decision, get it down to 2 and roll the dice, or get it down to 3 and say top 3 numbers. Or, I mean, if it's that simple, he just wouldn't have talked like that. So the New Testament portrays discovering the will of God in other ways than lot casting. So should you ever take your Bible and just go, who acquit the guilty for a bribe and deprive the innocent of his right. So don't give bribes. Yes, you should. But you shouldn't read it out of context. That's obviously an indictment of bribery, and you might not know that if you didn't read the... I do not think it's wrong to just flop your Bible open anywhere and plead for something special for you. But it better mean what it says. I mean, you better get the meaning right rather than, the old joke about Judas went out and hanged himself. Go thou and do likewise is the next text you look at, and so it's ridiculous. So, but as far as rolling dice, that would be incredibly rare. I'll give you an instance where we do it. We come to elder meetings, and you have to have a certain quorum of lay elders to staff elders at Bethlehem. There are usually too many staff elders there. Which of them should not be allowed to vote? We do it by lot. He writes down 3 numbers, if 3 can vote, and we go around and choose numbers. And the numbers that get them, they're included. So, a little illustration.